Well, hello, everyone. It's David George Brooke with the Daily Gratitude Business Briefing. And I'm very happy to have a guest today to tell us a little bit about his practice, Ryan Pauley. Ryan, welcome to the interview.
Thanks a lot, David. Glad to be here.
You bet. And Ryan is the CEO and head honcho of the Pauley Law Group. And he's here today to tell us a little bit about the practice. So I've got some questions for him to help you folks understand a little bit more about what the Pauley Law Group does. So let me start out with, Ryan, what's the first thing you say to the person who has clicked on this video?
First, I just want to say thank you for visiting my site and clicking on the video to hear me out. And I hope that you find the right attorney that you're looking for. And if you have more questions, just continue to listen and hopefully you'll get the answers.
Excellent, excellent. And what do you do in your practice?
So I'm an injury attorney. And an injury attorney is somebody who helps another person that's been injured by somebody else. I also represent people that are involved in employment actions and in business transactions as well.
Excellent. So a little bit more about what an injury attorney does.
Yeah, to be blunt, an injury attorney, the simplest thing to say is that they just make sure that you don't get screwed by an insurance company. Now, an attorney, what they do is make sure that you get justice. And justice can mean a whole lot of things to a whole lot of different people. And what my job is to figure out, number one, what does justice mean for you? And two, I go out there and I get it. So that's what I do as an injury attorney.
Very nice. And when you say injury, what type of injuries do your clients have?
Man, they have all sorts. They have they can be simple ones from sprains and strains to broken bones, and then there's the worst kinds: brain injuries, catastrophic injuries, and even people that have died. And the important thing too is not just what the injuries are, but how they got the injury. And most of my clients, they have injuries because they've been in automobile accidents and even sometimes been injured by medical malpractice or something along those lines.
Very good. And Ryan, why you? Why not someone else?
Well, I care about my clients and I am easy to communicate with. Now, I've been in practice for about 10 years and I've had over 100 cases. And I know that each person only gets one shot at justice. So even though I might have 10 or 20 cases going at a time, I am always remember that the client has one shot, one opportunity to make sure that they get justice for the harm that was caused to them.
And Ryan, I'm curious a little bit on communication. It's such a big subject with people that do or don't follow through, and there's text and email and phones and voicemails and all these ways of communication. How do you find it works best for you to communicate with your clients?
It's really nowadays email or text. And some clients, though, it depends on the client. I have some clients that want to talk to me on the phone. I'm happy to talk to them on the phone. I have some clients that even want to meet me in person, even during COVID-19. And if they want that, I'm happy to meet. We wear masks or we'll meet up at Starbucks outside with masks on just to make sure that we're safe. So it just depends on really what the client feels comfortable doing and what's the easiest for us to make sure that we communicate.
And I think dealing with you personally, I know your follow through is excellent. And that's something that a lot of attorneys and a lot of people in general lack. So we know about you a little bit as a lawyer. So who is Ryan Pauley, the person?
Really, they're one and the same. I don't go to work and put on a different face or anything like that. I am who I am. So for example, one of the things that really makes me happy is communicating and talking to people and listening to them. Sometimes I'll go to the grocery store and walk out with a big smile on my face because I just had a fantastic conversation with the cashier. And that's the type of thing that I do not only in my personal life, but in my professional life. And it's communicating with people that I find to be rewarding. And I also know that communication isn't just me talking, but most of the time it's me listening to the concerns, listening to the questions, and then responding in a way which answers the questions that I've listened to. And so that's me professionally. Personally, some of the things that I like to do, I like to cook, particularly on my grill. I have a beautiful wife, 2 beautiful daughters that are very different, but at the same time, very enjoyable. And I also enjoy sports, playing and, of course, watching.
Excellent. And just to sidelight again, dealing with you personally, the listening, you're a very good listener. And again, that's something that a lot of people lack in this day and age. It's amazing how much we can find out when we're listening. And as somebody once said, when you are talking, you don't learn anything. You have to listen. So I know you're a very good listener. So excellent on that. Anything else that's unique about you or your practice?
Well, how much time do we got? You know, I run a video blog and I produce it each month and I blast it out to prior clients, prior contacts, current clients. And the theme of the blog is, have you ever wondered? And during during the blog post, what I will do is go over a legal topic that's in the news or kind of an obscure kind of legal thing that makes you ask, have you ever wondered about this? And it's a fun way for me to keep communicating with my clients and give them something that they enjoy, watching for 2 or 3 minutes. And the other thing that I'll also say too, is that a lot of times I might be the first place that you start, but I might not be the place where you end up. For example, if you come to me and I don't think I'm the best lawyer for the job, I will find the lawyer who I think is the best lawyer for the job and I will refer you to them. And I think that is something that makes me unique, because so many people I find try to bite off more than they can chew. I know what I'm capable of and I know how to help people. And if I can't do that, then I know that I need to find someone that can.
Yeah, great. So how do people reach you?
Well, if technology is on my side, at the end of this video, there should be an email address, phone number, you can text me, and also my office number. So any of those 3 ways you can reach me, and then we'll figure out what's the best way to communicate.
Excellent. Well, listen, Ryan, thank you so much for being on the Daily Gratitude Business Briefing, telling us a little bit about your practice. I think that really answered a lot of questions that people might have that are looking for an attorney, and that's what our purpose is. So thank you so much, and best of luck to you.
Great. Thanks, David, and thanks for everything that you've done.
You bet.